Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
To Montgomery to begin the drive.
To about the 33-yard line.
The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 13 carries, 66 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
Now Fields.
He's got it. And he coughed it up. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Down the sideline he goes.
Not only a fumble lost there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he will before going out. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Gone. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. They make a good bit of that yardage back as they're set up in much better shape now for second and goal.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitation.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
DeAndre Swift, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down, Fields.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. Here's Fields.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
Fields on third down. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 35. Now it's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
6 yards left on second down. Fields going to hold on to it.
And the ball is knocked out. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 6-0 our score after 1. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
To throw is Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. This offense finding its laydown. Here's another 1st and 10.
Fields going to keep it once more.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw. Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. The 40. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Fields on first down.
Over the middle, complete. It's Jackson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. He'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Fields. He hits Mooney going across the middle. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
From the 50, here's Fields. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's Fields. Montgomery, another target and catch.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Throwing again is Fields.
Being chased out left. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Eddie Jackson picks it.
And the Bears will take over here just shy of the 30. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Fields
buying time to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
So we've reached the intermission, and what right now is a... Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
On 1st down, it's gone. Steps away to his left.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on 3rd. Goff.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down.
Here comes the Lions punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bears take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up. And
Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for them. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd and 15 now. Goff, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Goff, a handoff here to Swift.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Eddie Pinheiro on now.
And this a 39-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Caught by Montgomery.
He's got the 1st down and more.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 3. A handoff for Herbert.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Fields
over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line.
Fields going to take.
Not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Fields throw taken in here by Jackson. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
That's on the guard, Cody Ford.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Fields.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jackson. So the completion good for just 3. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Fields. And that will be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
4th down. Fields has to have this one.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 30. 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Takes it at the 7. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here to Kmet.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Fields.
And again back to Kmet.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Fields throwing again.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
Campbell making the catch.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
On 1st down, Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. This is caught. Touchdown! Darnell Mooney. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Fields trying to throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Once again, it's Swift.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift.
And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Another running situation on the doorstep as
Swift going to try up the middle.
the 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Goff now to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Forced out to his left. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears.
That's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, coach, but look, we've still got this locked down, but that's not necessarily true, is it?
No, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
And they can't connect. Incomplete. That stops the clock with 3 seconds left, so probably one final play here in the 2nd quarter, barring a penalty. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
The extra point here is good, but the late touchdown can only draw the score a bit closer as this game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game